Of the people who don't cuddle, only 4% of them said they had a great sex life. 96% of the non-cuddlers had an awful sex life. So touch is very important. Even physical touch, even in public, affection in public was a big thing. And really, that kind of connection, the romantic date, the romantic vacation. But there has been research on just kissing. And it turns out that not every culture do humans kiss. But in the ones they do, kissing is very powerful, very erotic for most couples. And it's a nice gateway into eroticism.
Do you know what? I think that's so true that a lot of cultures, they don't kiss. I don't think in Iran before they used to do that. Snog.
No.
Kiss like this. But do you think mum and dad snog?
Like with tongue?
No.
Do you remember when we were young?
She was like, what's this
She was
tongue
like, what
thing?
is this tongue thing? When she used to see it in movies and stuff. She was like, what is that? Why
do you
are they
think
putting
our
tongue?
aunties in Iran snog with tongue? No.
So do you think when they were having sex, it was just like, But if you watch old movies, there's no tongue. Old English films.
Really?
No tongue. Old school British, English, American films, there's no tongue.
No. That's
Like,
crazy.
have you seen like them old black and white movies, like
Maybe that's just because they were trying.
Like,
Maybe that's just because they're trying to be, because back then on TV, they were conservative compared to now. Now they'll show a full-blown sex scene in a movie. Unnecessary.
It's so awkward. I was watching a movie yesterday with Gingerbeard, his mum and his sister. I'm with Gingerbeard, his mum and his sister. And I'm watching this woman get choked and rammed into the whole thing.
And it's like probably age 12.
Me and Gingerbeard
like,
were
honestly,
like, literally, I could feel the energy between me and Gingerbeard. We're feeling so uncomfortable because we're...
Happens so many times.
But even with me and Gingerbeard, it's awkward because we're not fucking.
It's just...
and then it's like, then he's going to feel like we have to fuck.
It's just so
Do you know
awkward.
what I mean?
So many times it happened when I'm with my mum and Cowslick. And like, it's so unnecessary. We don't need to see that. If I wanted to watch porno, I would go on Pornhub. Like, it's just, where is the world? What is happening to the world?
Yeah. Anyway, back to this fucking thing, yeah?
So it's true, a lot of cultures, they don't kiss, because I genuinely believe in Iran.
I mean, I find it really hard to have sex without kissing.
Yeah,
really
me too.
hard.
I love it. It's the best part.
It's the best part. I used to be like a kissing freak. I used to love kissing,
But do you know what? Even...
It's a bit kissing hoe.
Me and Cowslick and his brother and his girlfriend, she was like, you, as couples, you have so much touch. She was, it's really good that you're like that, but not only touch. For example, things like, we would, if we had to share our toothbrush, or we would share our sponge that we wash with, like, we're so connected physically.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And she was like, it's really good that you're like that. Like, you're so connected physically,
it's really
in
good.
every single way.
I actually don't understand couples that, I don't understand people that don't do any PDA. Like if I see a couple at a party or an event and there's no physical touch between them, I'm not talking about like PDA, like snogging each other. I'm not talking about that. Like a kiss on the cheek, like an arm around the shoulder, arm around, a stroke on the leg, showing that you're a couple. When I don't see that, I find it a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. And me and Gingerbeard are very, very...
PDA.
We're very PDA. Like, when we're his mom and dad, like, enough with the smooching, yeah? But like, we're not even smooching. He's just kissing me on the cheek, cuddling me, kissing me on the cheek, cuddling me. I don't understand when it's not like that. How can you not?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I would never be able to be in a relationship like that. But some people
you know,
are
when
okay
I
with
met
it.
Gingerbeard, he was not very physically affectionate. As the time went on, you become more like your other half. He became more like me.
I mean, I've been in relationships before like that where they've not been the type, and then they became like that after.
And me and Gingerbeard were at a party recently, and like I said to him, like, we're like the only couple that's very coupley with each other. Obviously Anna and Cowslick weren't there, because Anna and Cowslick were there, they'd probably beat us because they're even more.
No.
Really?
I think we're the same.
We're both pretty coupley with each other, but no other couple was like that. It was one couple that was like that there. And it's so nice to see it.
Yeah, I think it's so important.
Anyway, so since cuddling is so important for sex life, I am now going to force Gingerbeard into even more cuddles. I'm like, I want to change it up a little bit. Like, apparently, the more cuddles a man gives his woman, the more blowjobs she gives him. And that maybe can get me more cuddles. I love cuddles.
I love cuddles, but I'm so lucky. Cowslick's the same. He loves it. Like, literally just before coming here, I was like, I want to go do my podcast quickly, come back, wipe my makeup off, and cuddles. And he was like, yeah. Like,
I love cuddles more than Gingerbeard. I mean, I get a lot of affection, like kissing, hugging. But actual cuddles, like, when you just become a little cocoon. Yeah, Gingerbeard's like, I'm hot. My ass is itching. It's boiling in here. But so now I'm going to use those stats to get way more cuddles. But I feel like it is important. Esther Perel also said that physical touch is even more important than how often you have sex.
Yeah.
She said, what keeps marriages lasting long isn't actually the sex life, it's physical touch. It's even more
So
important.
true. And the same guy that you just played a clip of, didn't he also say that relationships where the man kisses their woman before going to work last longer?
Yes.
And do you know what? That makes me so happy because every single time Cowslick goes for work, there's not even been one time that he's not come and gave me a kiss. And not once.
That's so cute.
Touch wood, not once.
So Gingerbeard like leaves in the morning, and like before he would get up and just go to work. I made it clear. I was like, before you go to work, I said this ages ago, I want affection before you go to work. Like I want affection before we go to sleep. And now he just does it. Now he's done it so much, it's become like habit to him. Like it's become normal to him. But I had to teach him. So if your man's not naturally inclined, you can teach him.
Yes, you can. Sometimes men need teaching.
And like now he'll do it. Before he goes to work, always like, give me a kiss, give me a cuddle, and then go.
See?